Are we done?
Yeah, let's move on to recaps, because we got a lot of stuff to recap, and like we said, there's not that much to this movie. You can watch it on Netflix, it's great and good.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Let's move on to the chicken section of this podcast, Turducken.
I was so scared. Breathe as I was
Are ducks
trying to
bigger
figure
than
that out.
chickens? How do you stuff it? I don't know what.
It's hard. It's hard to do.
That's the hard part. That's where most people fuck up.
Okay, what are we recapping? What do we want to talk about?
Let's talk about those first 2 new Adventure Times.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Adventure Time is back, and it is so good, and a hole in my heart I didn't know was there has been filled.
Exactly. It's not, you don't know what you had till it's back.
Exactly.
Kind of paradise. I didn't miss it when it was gone. I was like,
I really didn't, because I was kind of like exasperated and tired from the last season, so I was kind of like,
Season 6 was exhausting.
I needed a break,
yeah.
And now I'm like, oh my god, Adventure Time can be funny.
It's so good. The first 2 episodes, okay, let's start from the beginning. The first one was Bonnie and Nettie. Such a good cross-section of what Adventure Time's capable of, because it was like really interesting world building, great character moments, plot moving forward, and fucking funny. You know who's the source of most of the jokes?
Finn.
For once, Finn.
Finn is hilarious now.
Oh, hey, Finn, are you still the main character of this show? That's cool. No one told me. Good to see you back.
Good to see you got your joke, your funny bones still in you, and you're done with your teen angst, because you made me laugh hysterically.
Finn, I love you.
I love you so much.
He was really on point.
I forgot where he got that scar, though. What happened?
No, the scar was Toronto fucking up the knighting right in the beginning.
Oh!
Yeah.
Toronto? Is that what we're calling
my favorite bit
him?
was when they're complaining about the armor, and Jake shifts out of it, but like the rest of his body is still like dangling attached to it, and he's just like, I don't like that, man.
Finn had so many real short, brief response jokes.
It was for me. It was in between that and wow, it sure is quiet.
But man, between these 2 episodes, I really feel like I have a lot in common with Bubblegum now.
Yeah, these were very bubblegummy.
I really relate to her now. I get it. I finally get it.
Yeah, the main Bubblegum character revelation is the reason. She comes from this hive mind thing, the Mother Gum, which actually first was introduced in that bad video game Explore the Dungeon Because I Don't Know. Whereas the final boss and at the end, because of a misunderstanding, you destroy it. Which seems like that could have gone to interesting places, but was the story of that game any good? I know the gameplay was dumb.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I heard the gameplay was dumb, so I didn't read anything into it story-wise.
But the Mother Gum, it's essentially a big wad of gum and sentience that came to life because of all the excess radiation from the Mushroom War.
Yeah,
didn't we also see it in Simon and Marcy?
It was either Simon and Marcy or I Remember You. It was Simon and Marcy.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of gum.
So that's the first proper canon time we've revisited that. And we learned that's where she came from. And we see her it was also super cute was this episode when she was walking around being a cute little nub.
A little nub of gum.
Yeah. A little gum dollop.
And what we learn is that she wasn't the only one to be born from the Mother Gum at the same time, and she had another being dropped from the gum named Nettie, who's her brother. Essentially. But unlike her, who seemed to be pretty well adjusted from the get-go, Nettie was terrified of everything. And
well, I mean, he was born and immediately fell on a rock.
Yeah.
So that didn't set the tone very well.
No. And ever since they were gum babies, for instance, Bubblegum has just been or Bonnabelle, as she's been calling herself more now because she's not a princess anymore, has been taking care of him and just comforting him, because he's very simple, you know? He gets scared and he likes to suck on roots. They make him feel good.
Yeah.
One thing that was weird is at the end of the episode...
Spewing gum liquid.
At the end of the episode, when he gets back into the root, it's like, oh, 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 it's very cute, but he starts sucking on it, but he also, like, grabs another root and starts, like, caressing it with his thumb and finger like a nipple.
It's, as somebody who still owns their blanket, that's not that weird to me. You just touch it and you're like, oh, I feel so much better now.
Yeah. So the thing we learned is that because Bonnie came from this hive mind, she actually kind of can't handle being alone, which is why she made the candy people.
Yeah, she likes to be part of something. And she already needed to protect Nettie and find a place for him to be safe. So, like, she found this tree for him to suck on and was like, okay, he can just stay here and make this life juice, and I can use this to make people. And we can all live together as one nice, happy kingdom. And it's really cute.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nettie's
it's great.
very cute.
The King of Ooh is hilarious.
Oh my god.
He still sucks.
Still the best worst. But, like, I really love the line she has where she's like, where Finn is like, where, like, Jake is like, dude, like, your brother's fucking whack. Like, why is he such a fuck up and you're so, like, cool? And she's like, well...
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was just saying, this line was super great.
Yeah, and she's like, well, we're all different, and we all come out different. You know, and that's fine. That's the way it is. You just have to respect that.
Yeah.
And
which is another amazing Adventure Time sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, along with the police are going to eat you if you don't eat them first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really related to that sort of thing. And the second episode, too, to be honest. Now she's my favorite character all of a sudden. The second episode is Varmints, and it has Bonnie and Marcy spending some time together, catching up.
Yeah!
Because, like, Marcy goes to PB's room like she usually does, like, hey, PB, wanna go fuck up some shit? And finds fucking King of Ooh in her nightgown and wig, and is like, oh!
Tell her I'm wearing her nightgown! Tell everyone!
So Marcy's like, what the hey? You didn't tell me that you're not the princess anymore. And they sort of start, you know, being honest. Or, like, Bonnie's, like, she's, like, actively trying to be less mean and be more honest. Like, she says it herself. She's like, I'm trying to be better. And so they bond over these varmints that are destroying her pumpkin patch. And they go on this little adventure into a varmint cave and tell stories.
It's really, really gross varmint creatures.
Oh my god, they're disgusting. They're like Trapinch, but instead of cute, it was the worst.
If it was a real mouth.
Yeah. And they, you know, talk about stories, and we reveal that they've known each other for like hundreds of years because they've both been around for a long time. And we get more of a hint to like what their relationship was kind of like and how they hung out all the time. And how important they were to each other while fighting these varmints, which keep interrupting very important revelations.
Yeah!
Very important times when maybe they could have smooched.
Every time they could have smooched, a varmint's like, and it's like, why? That's the opposite of what I wanted to see.
That's not the right kind of mouth, and it's not doing what the mouth should do.
And then we get this like really, really beautiful moment where PB finally like breaks down and starts crying and is like, at first she's crying about her snapback, which is hilarious. She's like, my snapback! But she starts crying and she's like, you know, I want my snapback. And Marcy's like, what? It's like, I know, I want I lost my snapback. I lost my kingdom. I lost myself. I lost my everything. And she's like, I thought that if I could have just devoted myself to work and focused on what I needed to do to keep this kingdom together and what I thought I needed to do, everything would have turned out. But I just pushed everybody away, you know, including you, as talking to Marceline and honestly everybody else, even Finn and Jake and her people. I do relate to that, like, feeling like if I just work, and only that, everything will be great. But then it's like, no, it's not. That's not how it works. It's the opposite.
I feel like that's a sentiment that I think resonates with all of us.
Yeah, because she feels like
and
she has to bear all the responsibility by herself. Because she created everything, and she's like, it's my responsibility, it's my job. And we've always sort of known this. It was always hinted at, but she's never, like, admitted it to herself before. And it's crushing to make yourself do that, and to lose all the people that you love in the process. And she's trying to get better. And she's making very noble attempts, I find. Like, she would always catch herself when she was gonna do, like, kind of a prissy bubblegum thing and be like, no, I didn't mean that, that's mean. I don't want to be mean anymore.
Yeah.
I'm loving her character development a lot.
Yeah.
She was also hilarious. On top of being emotional, she was super funny.
This is unquestionably Hindenwald's best role that she's ever played. It's such a deep character.
Like, yeah, one minute she's crying, and the next minute she's like, come on, you fuckwads! Come and get me! Come and get me!
Can I just say, like, every time you paraphrase and drop a bunch of F-bombs, all I can think is, I know for a fact that's how every storyboard artist wants to write this show.
Oh, yeah. That's why they made up all those weird words.
Yeah, but also, like,
the schliz is all blazed.
There's a storyboard, like, there's a real, like, storyboard that you can find online of Finn going, Jake, what the fuck?
Yeah. Definitely. And it ends with Marcy and PB sort of, like, reconciling, and Marcy being like, no, I'll hang out with you. You can talk to me. I'll help you with your varmints, and I'll be there for you. And them sort of making up, which is very exciting.
And then she takes a nap on her shoulder, and it's like, wake me up in 15 minutes, and Marceline's just like, okay, I'm not gonna, though, 'cause this is nice.
Aww.
Unfortunately, the rest of there is a bomb going on. We didn't know that. We didn't mention that because we didn't know until now.
I did.
Well, we didn't know when we recorded the last one.
Oh.
So the next ones are Cherry Cream Soda, about, the character, the widow of root beer guy. Mama Said, which it says, the loyalty of Finn and Jake comes into question when the King of Ooh orders them to intercept a flying mushroom.
I saw a promotional image of a female character that looked like Billy. Or came, like, similar.
It looks kind of like Canyon.
Yeah, so
it looks like a combination of Billy and Canyon.
Yeah, so it might be somebody from their people or something.
And then, this one I'm looking forward to so much. Motherfuck.
Oh, yeah.
Football. BMO and Football decide upon a deal, but one of them cannot keep up their end of the bargain.
I can't wait.
Football.
I'll bet it's BMO.
Football! BMO is slowly losing his mind. BMO is slowly losing BMO's mind. Like, every time we see BMO is like in their own little BMO world, and it's like, BMO, what is your grasp on reality? Do you even have one? Did you ever?
I don't think they ever did.
No.
BMO's great.
BMO's the best.
Now that actually reminds me that over the last couple of months they have been releasing shorts on CartoonNetwork.com, which Steve Wolfhard recently confirmed. Like, these were supposed to be released much closer together because they're a Grable.
Mm-hmm.
And like the last two Grable series, they never say what the theme is. And I'm not positive. I think it's got something to do with food groups.
I thought it was overcoming a challenge.
Isn't that just a plot to a narrative?
Grables usually have like a theme.
I know, but...
Well, isn't there always a fake-out theme, too?
Yeah.
No, that was just the...
So I thought the food would be the
that was just the second... Maybe. It was the second one that had the explicit fake-out. Okay, the first one was... I forget. No, the first one was the 5 senses. The second one was faked out to be the 5 fingers and then turned out to be the 5 tastes. The third one was the stages of grief, and the fourth one was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This one...
So who knows what the fuck this one is?
Yeah, this could be some other, like, fucking shit I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, they're each overcoming,
I actually do know
like,
Maslow's.
a person... Okay, so the first one, you've got Death trying to get a gift for...
No,
life.
that was actually the last one.
Oh, well, I guess...
The first one was...
The first one was BMO.
Was BMO. All's well that rats well.
See, I thought that was the last one, because of the title.
No, it's because it was in reverse order on the website.
Well, it works if you watch them in reverse order as well. I can confirm that.
Yeah, so...
In fact, it's more fun to figure out how Finn got sick.
Yeah, so... BMO fights a rat and gets... Finn, I got a boo-boo! And then he kisses it. That tastes like rat. Smash cut to him dying. And then, BMO feels guilty, goes back to the rat, punches it in the head, and then wins.
Well, he was trying to do a thumb war, and he won the thumb war.
BMO
yeah.
won!
BMO won!
Yeah, we see, BMO's creepy good morning routine, like kissing every egg good morning, or the plants.
Drink it!
Pulling out Finn's mustache hair, and then whispering, "Forever young."
And throwing an entire slice of bread at a duck that won't eat it.
Yeah, that was the greatest!
Yeah. Mustaches belong in the cupboard.
Like, Finn's like, huh, my lip hurts again.
Yeah. Like BMO doesn't know what shaving is.
No.
Yeah, because he's 16, he should have something.
Yeah, now we know he does.
The second one was Have You Seen the Muffin Mess? Which, carries on from that one. Finn is still super sick. Bonnie makes nanite muffin things that go out of control and destroy her house. That's why she was fixing it up in Bonnie and Eddie. Because this shit is evidently canon.
Oh.
The wiki says it's not canon, but that's bullshit because that's why she was fixing the house.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it turned into muffin.
Yeah, she's like, man, I really hope muffins are hard to make, because otherwise I'm dumb.
Otherwise...
It's like...
God, she's the best character. She really is.
She really is.
For all the, like, the last couple of bummer seasons of Adventure Time, she was always the most complex, but now she's, like, fun.
Yeah, now she's
like,
complex and
remember
fun.
that weird bit in The Lich where she was just, like, fucking with those, like, little creatures and taking notes and, like, cutting them up and putting them back together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was creepy and fucked up.
Yeah.
This is fun.
It was the fuel for those Tumblr essays of why Princess Bubblegum is a sociopath.
And or YouTuber essays, but, like,
yeah. But,
I can't.
You know, she summons Finn to stop the muffins that are growing out of control. He's rat sick. But somehow he breathes his rat sick into the muffins, and they form a giant muffin man who roams the countryside forever after.
Just screaming, beware, or whatever. I forget what he screamed at the end.
It's like, we see you do number one.
Yeah, but then he was like, he said something else and he kept chanting it as he was plodding along the countryside. Spreading his gospel of watching people pee.
And then lastly we had Death, the Return of Death.
No, there was a third one.
Oh.
There was a third one. So do you like them?
There was the Ice King one.
Sao do you like them apples?
Oh yeah.
Where Ice King, like, doesn't know how to eat anything.
That's how I am when in college. You're like, you're doing something so you forget and you're like, okay, fine, I'll eat. And then you go to your fridge and you're like,
what even is this?
Make the food, So essentially he does that Only he goes and harasses a pig. Or a sow, in particular.
And Marceline shows up and it's like, man, Simon, you're a goober.
Yeah.
She like it. And then there's Gift That Reaps Giving with Death and his girlfriend, Life.
Who we've never seen before.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, who's really cool. She's like two snakes in a heart. She's voiced by Hynden Walsh. Because it would be weird to get a guest star for a 6-minute short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to get her a gift for her birthday, and he doesn't know what to get her.
Apparently,
he
every
wants
year
to
he
get
just keeps making her a mixtape.
Yeah, he keeps wording it up, and he's trying to get this one song by Caramel Sally. The song was written by storyboard artist Steve Wolfhard's wife, Leslie Wolfhard, who also wrote the song from The Tower.
Mm.
Oh.
Baby, you're building a tower in space. That one.
Yeah.
I like that Life not only has a dad, but Life's dad has a garage.
She's like, oh, sweet, I can actually listen to this one. Because it's not a mixtape. Because who the hell has a tape player?
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out this Grable theme. Because like, even when we talk about food groups, okay, the first one has got the flour, and it's got the eggs, and it's got the bread, and okay, and then the muffin one is, okay, that's basically just muffins, so more starch, I guess.
Well, the last one doesn't have any food-related anything.
There's the Caramel Sally, maybe sweets, maybe starch sweets,
maybe.
Or fats, oils, and sweets. And then, you know,
I like
there's
how
the
they're
pig one.
each overcoming different kinds of challenges. Like, BMO had to face his fear and punch the rat in the face.
Yeah, so fear, hunger, sickness. Wait.
The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse!
Oh my god, we did it!
We did it! Yeah! I hope nobody's trying to sleep in my house. We did it. It's oh my god.
No,
yeah, it's war. War.
Which one's war?
BMO.
BMO's war.
Famine is a sickness. Is the Muffin Man is famine.
But which one is death?
No, that's pestilence.
Pestilence.
Pestilence is the sickness, famine is the ice king one, and then death is the one with death.
Death is death.
I'm gonna run a goddamn marathon. We did it!
Live on Toons.
We did it!
We were gonna talk about some other shows, but like...
How long are we running? 149?
Almost 2 hours.
The Weebabos about... I just watched it. What was it about?
Oh
Charlie?
my god.
Totes?
The Charlie one was
fucking
very
cute.
sweet. But
Oh,
I
that cute
love
snake.
the Tote one because it was a great commentary about, like, eco-consumerism.
Yeah.
Once again, We Bare Bears is the best kids cartoon being topical about modern culture.
And how
Yeah.
BS it is. Like, you can save the environment by buying shit.
Yeah.
No. That's
we
the
forgot to mention
opposite.
during the last Weebabomb that, Panda called an Uber.
Yeah.
I barely even understand what Uber is,
It's like-
because I don't live in a city. Yeah, those two Weebabos were really good. That snake, man. Oh, I love that snake.
I love him too. Poor Charlie.
Yeah.
I love Charlie.
Charlie's the
I know
best.
he's kind of shitty in how he broke all their windows, but poor Charlie. He's just so lonely.
I do like how he called it a spare key.
Like, when those guys were gonna take a picture of him and he was trapped and he was, like, about to cry, I was like, no, Charlie! And then Snake saved him. And I was like,
Yeah.
yay, Snake, friend!
And I finally saw that Halloween episode of Clarence. It's like this thing with Clarence is that it's hard to tell where the fantasy begins and ends, because
Yeah.
much like the episode with Balance, there just is a rat, man,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
in a retirement home.
Yeah.
Nikki, what are you doing down there?
Yeah, I know.
I haven't found friends with that rat.
I hope you're just being his friend. And not encompassing him into your being. Maybe the rat
Not, like,
man's a rat
permanently.
king. Like an actual rat king.
No,
man.
it's like an enemy
King Ratman.
clownfish thing.
This Halloween special is amazing and I'm gonna watch it every year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
good.
It was so good. And I love the more characterization of that girl whose name I can't remember.
Chelsea's
Chelsea's awesome.
great.
She's great.
It was very Hey Arnold. This whole episode felt very Hey Arnold to me. In a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, urban legends, running around, big kids being mean to peoples.
Tough girl.
Ratman.
Yeah.
Sworn enemy of Pigeon Man.
He lives in sewers, dies in sewers, then his heart is torn.
Yep.
What other stuff came out this
Wander?
week?
I mean, you didn't see the...
I'm
still
so
haven't
behind
seen
on
the
Wander.
Lord Dominator episode, part 2.
No,
Lord
I
Dominator.
haven't seen, like... The last time we talked about... last time we recapped Wander was the last time I saw it. You know, I should use this vacation to catch up.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's getting
Yeah,
really good. Like, they're doing
It's
a lot
a great
of
show, and I like
things.
it. And there was another, like, Classroom Gems short.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Fusion.
Yeah, it's like, the most important thing is love or something.
Garden's like,
Yeah,
everyone
no, yeah.
shut the fuck up, I'm gonna talk about fusion.
I'm gonna talk about my thing. My favorite part about that cartoon was when everybody's fusing, and then when Amethyst and Pearl fuse. Like, I didn't catch it the first time, but then if you look closely at them, like Pearl's like whatever about it, and Amethyst is like visibly uncomfortable. And they're just having like an awkward middle school slow dance for a second.
I love Steven's outfit.
Yeah.
Steven.
And like they're all just doing that little like idle animation sprite jig while they're explaining fusion. And, like Ruby and Sapphire are cute.
I think that's about everything, more or less. Disney Channel didn't have much action this week. There's gonna be a new Harvey on Friday. We haven't watched it yet, because today's Tuesday.
Wah, wah.
Did you see how how their Tumblr pitch it? It's like, you're finally gonna delve into the character relationship everybody's been waiting for. Harvey and Kratz.
One day. Alright, some shoutouts. Glass Raptor said, I just listened to your Hotel Transylvania episode and want to say that the Betty and Barney were here joke from Gravity Falls is a reference to Betty and Barney Hill, a couple who famously claimed to be abducted by aliens, not the Flintstones.
I did see that on the wiki.
Thank you. 'Cause I didn't see it.
That's crazy, though, that it's the same names. Like, come on.
Yeah, like
That's
what?
not my fault for assuming that.
Come on.
Keeps it
How dare you correct us?
Keeps it spoopy 99 was like flabbergasted that we answered their question about abrupt cartoon change and said that they kind of felt that way because of the season 2 finale of Rick and Morty, but then they watched it over again. They're like, oh yeah, you're right, the gradual build over time is totally there, and that they love us and what we do, and we love them too. Thank you for that question. It was a good question.
Yeah. TV's
Yeah, it
meant
was
to
great.
be binged at this point. Like,
Basically. I mean, Netflix has got the rights to Power Rangers. Now children are gonna know the joys of binging.
April May says, get a P.O. box. I got some dumb super fan-made trash to throw at you.
Yep.
I want it. What is the
We're-
status, Tooch? You went to the post office.
We are working on it. I have some prices. And the thing is, it's all based on the size of the box, and I have to check if, like,
how big?
if
a DVD
somebody
is.
sends us something bigger than the box, are they still just gonna keep it? Or will they just, like, what, send it back? Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll just,
But, like, yeah.
they'll just steal it.
The payments, like, the payments are annual, which is nice,
Okay.
because they're not that outrageous. I mean, for something that's, like, a government-funded service.
Right.
But the biggest box option is 6x12. So I feel like that's a pretty good size if you want to send. I think maybe that.
Yeah, I mean, how big is a DVD?
Yeah, or like those shitty fantasy books.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, we're gonna try
So
to get
whenever-
that set up by the end of the month so you guys can give us Crimbo presents.
Yeah. Give us things, and then we will give you nothing in
Or
return.
you don't have to buy anything. You could make something, or you could write us a letter.
Send us your stuff.
You don't have to
Give
do
us
this.
your thing.
Do you have, like, shit that you just can't get rid of? Like, do you have, like, a copy of, like, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 4, like, GameStop's gonna give you 3 cents for it? I'll take it, whatever.
We can
No,
make
don't do that because it has to be sent to me, and then I have to hold on until the next time I see this asshole.
Oh.
I have my own car now where it has great gas mileage. Maybe there'll be more off.
That's very true. That car wills energy from the ether.
Yeah. I refilled the tank after I left. I didn't need to. I could have driven to Delaware and back on 3/4 of a tank of gas.
Yeah. But basically, like we're gonna work it out this month, but just keep in mind that like whatever size we end up going with, always remember if you want to send us something, but like keep in mind about how big it is.
Also, another very important thing to keep in mind: postage. If you need to make sure if you send us something, you put the proper postage for the package or the letter or whatever it is. Because otherwise, the U.S. Postal Service will make us pay for the postage.
We're already paying for the P.O. box, so fucking meet us halfway.
I've seen videos of this, and it's like, if you don't put enough stamps, when you come to claim the box, they'll be like, yo, you need to pay for this service. And because you're the receiver, they just make you do it. So,
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, so just take it easy, just sending packages is expensive, so maybe just start small. I don't mind. We don't mind. Also, if you send us anything edible, make sure it is sealed completely.
And you let us
Just
know.
don't send, I don't know, just
No, if it's not sealed
thumb,
completely, bugs could get into it, and that could be a hassle for the post office as well.
Maybe just don't send us food unless it's I don't know, super duper delicious.
Snack food that's already
yeah, and
processed.
Don't mail us shit we can already buy.
Yeah, let Tooch know so that he can pick it up and not let it rot in a box. We had a discussion about this last week about who should get the P.O. box. And it's I asked these two guys, which one of us do you think is most likely to get thraxed? And the answer was immediately me, Nikki. So it's gonna be Tooch. So don't thrax him.
Please don't.
You won't be able. He's not gonna. If you send him thrax, he's not gonna hold on to it and give it to me.
Hotel Transylvania wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Just be smart, be cool, have fun.
Thrax is illegal.
Don't send us weapons or
Thrax is whack.
sabotage.
Right.
Because we know your address.
Yeah. This tweet I really liked about Danny Phantom. Great episode. Danny Phantom is one of the best Spider-Man cartoons around. After Spectacular, but before Batman Beyond.
That was at Duffy. Yeah.
Yeah, at Duffy. Batman Beyond was Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was.
Whoops.
It was so Spider-Man.
Good though.
At Cosmo Marlin says, "Hey guys, love your podcast. Would you ever consider doing an episode on Vicky the Viking? It's a Japanese-Austrian series that I loved as a kid." That sounds
Fun.
something I need to watch.
Sounds interesting.
Also, they want us to cover SpongeBob, Detective Conan, and the Layton movie.
There's no way in hell we're gonna be able to do Detective Conan
Or
No way.
SpongeBob, for that matter.
Well, no, SpongeBob I want to do seasons 1 through 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can do
but
that.
It's 1 through 3 in movie. Everything while Hillenberg was on the show,
Alright.
I actually really, really do want to talk about it. Because I don't feel like I've seen anybody go back and analyze SpongeBob.
Okay.
yeah, no. Everybody just assumes it was good, and then that's where the discussion ends.
Alright.
Yeah.
But Detective Conan, localized over here as Case Closed. It's a show whose concept I really like because it's about cute boy solving mysteries, and so it's really fun.
Into an 8-year-old.
Yeah, it's really fun, but it's very formulaic. It works on Simpsons cartoon logic where nobody ages, and it's just been the same year. Since 1994.
There's been 2,000 episodes. It's never going to end.
There is 796 episodes currently, and it is still ongoing. Crunchyroll has the latest episodes. So I guess, I'll endorse it if you don't mind that it's never going to go anywhere plot-wise, even though they keep, hinting at it every handful of episodes. But they'll always go back to the status quo.
Yep.
But if you want to watch it, just jump right in because you've missed nothing.
And the Layton movie, I really like Professor Layton, and I own the movie. So, yes, we are definitely going to do that. I already decreed it before we started the show, like all the way back when we started a year ago. So thank you. Cassandra L, who told me that I'm allowed to say her name, which is why I'm saying her name. Haven't laughed like that in a while. Still love you guys even if we don't agree. Love Danny Phantom. Can't wait for next week. I hope you liked it.
What exactly didn't we agree on?
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, I thought it was Danny Phantom.
No.
What you talking about?
We made them laugh.
Oh, good.
Good times.
Good times.
And then April May's like, you guys gonna talk about Monsters, Inc.? Steve Buscemi. You love talking about that guy.
We do, and
We do.
Monsters, Inc., I think, is the most underrated Pixar movie.
I agree. For
It's
some
pretty
reason,
good.
people hate it, and I don't understand.
What? Why? That's
I
I've
keep
never
hearing
heard
people
that in
tell
my
me
life.
that it was lame, it wasn't very good.
No,
I
it
keep
was
hearing that from
spectacular.
everybody that I know,
Talking
and I'm
about-
like, what?
Those people are
You know
shit
some
goblins.
bad people.
No, Monsters, Inc. is fantastic.
Fuck you.
Like, I don't think it compares to, like, the triptych of Knock 'em Out of the Park, like Wall-E, Up, Toy Story 3, but it's extremely good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get the credit it deserves.
It does not. I don't know why. So yeah, definitely. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We did it.
Next week, we are doing
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, and then Last Dinosaur.
We gotta get a hold of
Oh
that.
yeah, fuck.
Gotta get a hold of that fucking documentary.
Yeah.
Some.
If you want to contact us, you can hit us up on Tumblr, thetoongoons.tumblr.com, on Twitter, @thetoongoons, email, thetoongoons@gmail.com, SoundCloud, search for The Toon Goons, iTunes, search for The Toon Goons, Facebook, I don't know how Facebook works, I guess search The Toon Goons.
Search the Toon Goons on Facebook.
And YouTube, the stuff is actually, there will be new episodes up by the time this goes out, right?
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
So, yeah, Tooch, there will be episodes on YouTube by the time this comes out, right?
Oh yeah, no, totally. There's some up. There's some that went up on Monday and then Wednesday. Yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a while. We're going to try to make it daily, but,
It's a process.
yeah.
We're learning.
Yep. That has been our show. I've been Nikki.
I have been Nina.
And I'm Tooch.
Thank you for wait, like a rooster? Like, no. I'm not going to do it. Tuning in. Like, cock-a-doodle tune. No, that's terrible.
This really made me want to watch that BoJack episode again. That's all I'm gonna say.
Everybody should do that. Bye, guys.
We love you!